If you'd like some shoulder and hip releases you can do with your bolster, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Melissa from Yoga with Melissa. I offer real yoga for real people. We're all about connection. Connection with a teacher and teachings that allow you to connect with your true self and to a community of people who support each other on a genuine path of spiritual transformation. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because in the month of January of 2018, I am putting out a brand new video like this every day for our New Year 30-day yoga challenge. On day 17, I will be doing a video on how to use a yoga inversion swing. On day 18, we'll be doing a video on how to do pigeon pose with lots of variations and modifications. And on day 19, we will do the same for how to do cobra pose. So if this sounds like something that is interesting to you, then thank you for subscribing and pressing that little bell so that you don't miss a single video in our 30-day challenge this month. And also just a quick note to let you know that when you press show more below the YouTube video, I leave you lots of little extra goodies in the show notes that you should definitely check out. Also, I have two resources that I have to share with you today before I show you some fabulous yoga poses to do with your bolster. One is a full-length restorative yoga class, a 70-minute video that I did in June of 2016 on when to use a round bolster and when to use a rectangle bolster. It's a full restorative yoga class, so that I'll leave the link in the show notes. And the other is a 40-minute restorative yoga class for anxiety, and this is available to our members in our membership community. It uses a yoga bolster as well. So I'll leave the direct link for that for our members, as well as a link on how to become a member in the show notes if you're not already a member. Okay, so the first pose I have for you today is bow tie pose with a bolster. It's a yin yoga pose that is quite intense without a prop, but I think with a bolster, it's much more doable. It's called bow tie pose, and how you do it is you lie on your stomach and you place your rectangle bolster, you could use a round bolster too, underneath your low ribs. Cross your arms with your right arm in front of your left arm. Reach your arms away from each other, and the backs of your arms and your hands will be on the ground. And then you'll rest on your bolster, and you can rest either your chin against your arms or your forehead can rest on the ground or on the block. So with yin yoga, we come into the pose, we find an appropriate edge, and we allow time and gravity to do all the work so that we can get into the deeper tissues. And I would recommend that you hold this pose for 3 to 5 minutes, and then afterwards lie on your back to feel the energy moving through your body, and then repeat on the other side by switching your left arm so that that one's in front. There are many benefits to bow tie pose. This yin pose with the bolster releases your shoulders and your upper back. Specifically, it releases your deltoids in your shoulders. And when the deltoids are tight, this can alter your posture. So this pose will help to improve your posture kind of indirectly. This yoga pose will increase the flexibility of your shoulders. It will improve the range of motion of your shoulders. And shoulder pain and tension can really cause a lot of stress and fatigue. So this pose will help to relieve the stress and fatigue caused by shoulder tension. When it comes to the upper back, this yin yoga pose specifically releases the rhomboid muscles. Weakness and tightness in the rhomboid muscles can cause not only poor posture, but also pain in our upper backs. So this yoga pose helps to relieve the tension and pain in your upper back, which I know a lot of people want. The second pose that I have for you today is a yoga bolster chest opener. And this is incredibly beneficial. When your chest muscles are tight, your shoulders pull inward and you experience poor posture. So your chest muscles are always working. Whenever you do things with your arms in front of you, it's your chest muscles here that are doing all the work. So your chest muscles roll forward when they grab things, when they pull things, when they push things, when they hold things tight. It's your chest muscles that are working, and they continually fold you forward into that rounded posture. So if you experience upper back tightness, then releasing your chest muscles is key to relieving that back pain. So how do you do this pose? For this pose, you're going to place your bolster horizontally across your yoga mat in the same position as you had it for the bow tie pose. And you're going to place your block on the highest setting to support your head. Then all you have to do is lie back over your bolster with the block under your head, and then your arms will be out in a soft T between the space between your bolster and the block. The bolster is underneath your chest. The benefit of this pose is many. It improves your posture because your chest muscles keep you closed. So this restorative yoga pose with a bolster opens up those constantly closed muscles that create poor posture. This pose relieves upper back pain. If you have upper back pain and tension, this pose gets at the root cause by releasing your chest muscles. This pose also improves your breathing. This restorative yoga pose with the bolster will allow you to take in more oxygen into your lungs, and improved breathing will increase your energy. It will improve clarity, focus, concentration, and allow you to feel less stress and anxiety, and also you'll just feel more calm. Finally, this pose improves your confidence. When you are standing up taller with better posture and more upright without that rounded posture, you'll feel more confident and open. My final pose for you today with the bolster is a yoga bolster psoas release. This last one is probably my most favorite. This pose will release your psoas. A tight psoas can cause major postural problems and is a common cause of low back pain and stiffness. So a tight psoas is also known to cause arthritis in your lumbar spine, and this is super simple. So all you do is you lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Press into your feet, lift your pelvis and hips off the ground, and then place your bolster horizontally underneath your pelvis and hips. You're just going to lengthen your legs out long, let them drape over the bolster, and then take your arms overhead. And then just breathe nice, long, slow, deep breaths into your belly. This pose relieves back pain and stiffness. When your psoas what happens is your psoas contracts whenever you go into fight, flight, or freeze mode. That's really stress response. So releasing your psoas also helps to reduce stress and anxiety. This pose is great for relieving menstrual cramping, and it also will allow you to walk more fluidly and with more ease. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I'm super proud of you. Then put "I love my yoga bolster" in the comments. Thank you so much for pressing that like button. And if you know somebody who would benefit from this video, then please share it with them. Remember to subscribe so you can get our video tomorrow on how to use a yoga swing. Namaste.